Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express Social Studies Lesson Video, The Work of the Courts. Learners will be able to list the courts in the Bahamas, explain the works of the courts, and explain the job of each of the courts. Vocabulary: Administrator, Constable, Magistrate Court, Supreme Court, Juvenile Court, Court of Appeals, Privy Council. Definitions: defendant, someone accused in court of a crime. Appeal, take to the higher court. Constable, a rank in the police force. Justice of the peace, someone who is appointed by the government to deal with certain legal affairs. Suspect, an individual who is accused of a crime. Here we have the Magistrate Court and we have some justices. What is the work of the courts? When a suspect has been arrested by the law enforcers, he or she is brought before one of the courts. What is the job of the courts? It is to settle arguments between citizens and punish criminals. All suspects have rights. What are they? Every suspect or defendant must be given a fair trial in a democratic society and can only be punished if he or she is found guilty of a crime. Here is the organization of the courts. We start with the Family Island Administrator. We go to the Magistrate Court, the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, and then the Privy Council. Let's look now at the Family Administrators Court. On the Family Islands, the administrator hears the majority of cases. He or she is assisted by the Justice of the Peace. She is also assisted by the local constable. Let us learn about the Magistrate Court. There are magistrate courts on every major island. Magistrates are paid officers who judge cases such as traffic, licensing offenses, and civil matters. A defendant who is not happy with the judgment can appeal to a higher court. Magistrates can send a case to the Supreme Court. Let's learn about the Supreme Court. Cases that cannot be settled in Magistrate Court are sent to the Supreme Court. This court also hears more criminal cases. The evidence is heard before a jury of 12. Any registered voter can serve on the jury. Juries must decide on the evidence, and there must be at least 8 to 4 whether the defendant is guilty. Now let's learn about the Juvenile Panel. This panel deals with cases involving young people under the age of 18. No one under 18 is sent to prison. The evidence is considered and a panel or a group of citizens make the decision. Offenders are sent to the Simpson Penn Boys Center or the William Pratt Girls Center. Here are boys in the Simpson Pen Center. The Court of Appeal. The court is located in New Providence. It has a president who is a justice. It has 4 other justices. It hears civil and criminal appeals from the Supreme Court. It may also hear appeals from the Magistrate Court. This is the highest court in the Bahamas. Justices, lawyers. The Privy Council. The Privy Council is the highest court. It sits in England to hear appeals from the Court of Appeal. It is the highest court available for Bahamians. This is our lesson on the works of the court.